Hey guys, it's me Lunar, welcome back to another PUBG video for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. The new update is out today. I posted a video earlier about the new Survivor Pass details and the survival rank system, so check that out if you haven't done so yet. I have a quick video for you guys going over a couple of weapon changes applied in this update. The sights of many of the guns have been changed in preparation for the addition of canted sights to the game, where you can get a scope and a sight on the same weapon. To do this, the sight of some weapons has been moved closer to the muzzle to make room, and this will make for better gameplay with canted sights, but the changes will make some weapons feel a bit different, so you might need to practice with them. On top of this, the P18C's recoil has been reduced, so I'm showing you the changes. And finally, they have decreased the maximum number of shots possible to fire per second with the M16A4. The reason for this change was due to the fire rate of burst mode for the M16A4 being slower than if you single fire shot rapidly. This means that burst fire was pointless, but as I will show you now, the burst firing is quicker than rapid firing by just pulling the trigger. If the video is useful then, a like is very much appreciated. So let's start then with those sight changes. For some weapons, not all, the sight location when you equip a sight or a scope now appears further down the rail. The MK14, for example, is one where the sight has been moved a bit further down. This is a change to make way for the addition of canted sights in an upcoming update. These changes won't really make much difference to the actual stats of the weapon, but the difference in the sight location for these weapons will make recoil feel a bit different, so you will have practice with some of these weapons. I don't know exactly what weapons have and have not changed, so if you guys notice the ones that are different, please let others know in the comments below, but I do know the MK14 is one of them. Next, the M16A4's fire rate has been updated. The pre-update fire rate, I compared the time it takes to fire a full 30 rounds as fast as possible using single fire, and then using burst fire. I tried each like 20 times, firing as fast as possible, and I compared the two quickest times I could find, and you can see this on the screen. The single fire managed 30 rounds in 3.19 seconds, the burst fire 3.08 seconds. So the burst fire was slightly quicker by 1/10 of a second. The devs said that the burst fire was slower than the single rapid fire, something I couldn't actually replicate in game, but I admit the difference between the two fire modes is not really big enough to be noticeable. Meaning burst fire or single fire, the fire rate feels about the same. After the update, however, there are differences in the times. For the burst fire, the time was about the same, but the single fire is now almost a full second longer to get those 30 rounds off. So a significant difference after this update, and it's going to make using burst fire more worth your time. The weapon overall though has been nerfed quite a lot over the last few updates, and it's definitely needing to be rebalanced, but there's an upcoming weapon balance update planned at some point, and this is definitely one of the weapons that needs changing. But for now guys, yes, having the M16A4 set to burst fire will allow you to shoot off more rounds per minute now than it did before. Well, it's actually the same as before, it's just using the single fire has been slowed down. Next, the P18C has had a nerf to its recoil. To test, I simply fired the gun and compared the spray patterns before and after the changes. Here then is the spray pattern for 3 different tests, so you can see the average pattern before the update. The weapon's recoil is actually quite high, mainly due to the fact the gun has a pretty fast fire rate, but the gun is difficult to control because of that. Here's the pattern then after the update, and as you can see there is a huge reduction in recoil for the weapon. They reduced the recoil rate, but they kept the fire rate the same, so you can still fire as quick as before. You should be able to keep your aim on target a lot more easy than you did previously. And I guess it's really up to you guys on whether you think the gun is too accurate now, but there is a big improvement here to the weapon's recoil. Guys, that's about it for this one. I just wanted to go over those couple of weapon changes in the update. Not a long video though, but leave any questions you have in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more PUBG and other shooter game videos. I'll be back with more vids this week, so look out for those tomorrow, and have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.